We have a clinger today. Say hi, Pickle.
Hi.
I have two. Anyways, hi everybody, it's Brittany, and today I'm doing my unboxing. Ignore this tiny human. He doesn't exist. So.
I exist.
He's gonna be on his tablet. I'll just swatch makeup on his face.
Why would you do that to me? I'm your child.
Today I am going to be doing my subscription unboxing. First I'm going to start off with some updates. Updates for this month are that I did I try this? Yeah, I did try this. I found that this was it skipped around a lot and it was really dry. And I like my Milani one a lot more than I like this one, because this one is taupe, which is a little bit it's more of like a taupe shade, I should say. It's called chocolate. So this one is taupe, but it's too light for what my brows are microbladed. So to me, it makes it look obvious that I've filled them in a little bit. So I'd rather use my Milani one because it matches the shade of my brows perfectly. I'm going to be putting this one, which was from the BoxyCharm. This is I think it's Dirty Lip, no, Bang Beauty. The Bang Beauty gel liner. I'm going to be moving that to the declutter pile. Also, I have gone back and forth with this so many times that I've decided to keep it. So this was the Adesi one, and this one it says it came in an Ipsy bag. And I like this one. This one is the New York Pink, and I really do like this shade. I went through my nail polishes, and I don't have a shade quite like this, and it is so pretty. So for now, I'm going to be moving this back. I'm going to be moving this from the declutter to my keeps and trying it out. Maybe if I do a thinner coat, because the problem with these is that they don't dry very easy, but I use dry drops now, so maybe I can kind of counteract that. I don't know, but I'm going to be trying to keep this, and they chip really easy. So I have a different top coat now that I like a lot better than the one I was using. So like I said, I've changed a couple of things, so I'm going to try this brand again. So, and then the last update that I have here in my little update bin are the Amika shampoo and conditioner in Bust Your Brass. And I do not like the shampoo. So I did use the shampoo. I have issues with brassiness usually a lot. And you can see that I actually have a lot of the brassiness gone. The problem is that I have, like, my roots are more ash. They're more of that ash tone. But I do have naturally blonde hair. So what my hair does is when it grows out, it lightens, like in the sun and stuff like that. But when it lightens, it does take on more of a like brassy tone, because I do have a little bit of red in my hair, even though it's ashy too. It's weird. It's like ashy, but then when it gets sun activated, it becomes reddish. I have like reddish and ashy tones in my hair. I have a shampoo that I really like. It's by the same brand that makes my favorite detangle spray, which is Beauty Protector. And you can only buy it at Birchbox, but I really do like that it smells amazing. It smells like, to me, like a bubblegummy, cotton candy, vanilla smell. So I love the smell. It's a little expensive, but because I'm the only one who uses it and I don't wash my hair, but I don't use that maybe once every couple of weeks because I don't wash my hair very often. Well, I wash my hair like 1 to 2 times a week, usually only once a week. And so when I put that in my hair, I use it like every other time essentially that I shampoo, and I leave it in for 10 minutes. And then I rinse out the shampoo. I put the shampoo in my hair, I leave it in for 10 minutes, I rinse it out, and then I use a deep conditioner on top of it. So I did the same thing with these. Now I found with this shampoo, I didn't like it at all. The purple was extremely pigmented. It wasn't as pigmented as I would have liked it to remain in my hair, for the simple fact that I couldn't use it alone. So it doesn't lather. And I'm sorry, but if I'm only washing my hair like once a week on average, I need lather because it doesn't clean right. I cannot do those. Like, the shampoo that I use is paraben-free, sulfate-free, all of that fun stuff, all of that good stuff that's good for your hair, but it lathers. So that's why when I put this in my hair and it didn't lather, I was extremely disappointed, and I ended up having to mix shampoo in with it because I didn't feel like it was cleaning right, and I didn't like that. So anyways, I didn't like the shampoo. But on the other hand, I did like the conditioner. So I used this alone. I didn't add anything to it. I felt that I had to use the entire thing. So that's the other thing. This, I had to use all of it, and it didn't lather. And it's still, like, I had to use other shampoo to finish shampooing. And I only, when I use these shampoos, only shampoo about a little, like, about this much. Because I don't shampoo with purple shampoo the colored portion of my hair. So I didn't do my full head. I don't have really thick hair. I have very thin hair. Like, this is all the hair that I have. So I have thinner hair, and I didn't even shampoo at all. And this packet was not enough to cover my whole head as far as shampoo goes, but that could also be because it didn't lather. So when it doesn't lather, it doesn't shampoo it doesn't get everywhere that I like. But with this conditioner, I felt that it did cover. Now when I put it in my hair, I felt like it wasn't really, it's not like when I do a deep condition where I can actually like feel the shampoo is thick or the conditioner is thick in my hair. This wasn't like that. This was very thin, but I didn't want to mix it. I wanted to use it on its own, so I left it the way it was, and I felt that it coated pretty decently. It didn't feel like it was super conditioning, but I could tell that it had done what it was intended to do. And this is purple as well, which I really liked. I mean, there's a little bit left in there. So I did like the conditioner, and I found that when I rinsed it out, I did get more of the brassiness out of my hair. So with that being said, I think I'm going to stick to my usual shampoo, but I'm probably going to pick up a full size or a mini size, because I mean, I don't really need to do it too often, and the full size is like 20, well, maybe a full size. I do plan on, though, picking up a full size of this Bust Your Brass conditioner. So long story. There you go. Now we'll be moving into the boxes. So in case you are new to this series, what I do is I like to go through, I label everything so this isn't a surprise, and I go through and I'm kind of trying to figure out if these subscription boxes are worth it. So quickly, I label them all, I go through them all, I pick the ones that I'm going to keep, the things I'm going to declutter, and then I put the declutters away. I put the keeps in my collection, and at the end of 6 months, I'm going to go over and see how much I've spent on each box compared to what I've kept. And then I'm going to see if there are any boxes that I can either eliminate or keep within my, or continue to receive, because they're either worth it or they're not. I'm going to start off with the Ipsy bag. So this bag is super cute actually this month. I probably still won't keep it. It's not my aesthetic. Like, if it was like pink or white, I'd probably keep it, but it's not. So first item in this bag is Winky Lux Goodnight 110, and this was a limited edition Harley Quinn brush, which is why it has like these, it looks like this. But this is looks like more of a flat packing brush. I'm gonna keep this one actually, because I do, first of all, I don't think I have any of these flat shader brushes that are this large and round. I like the shape of it, I like the design of the brush. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna use it for. It's soft, I'll say that. I'm not sure what I'll use it for, but I'm gonna keep it for now anyway. The next item that I was talking about that I'm gonna get into is new camera angle. Child decided that he wanted to go play over there. Anyways, so opening this up, I've told you I've already opened this, but when I received this, it came a mess. So this is the Luna by Luna, what was this? What is this, I should say? Translucent powder. Oh my goodness. And I want to keep this in my collection, but chances are it'll be in a future update video being decluttered, because I don't even want to, like, I have to open it carefully, because like it you won't be able to see it, but essentially, like, mine came broken. So if it's going to continue to make this mess everywhere, then I will probably declutter it. But I am interested in it because it looks nice. It feels really soft, and it's got this luminescence to it that I like. So I'm going to keep it for now. See, like, maybe what I could do is I could find something else to repress it into and use it that way. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I really do, I think that's really pretty. Like, you might not be able to see, but it does give off a shine. So I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to see if I can find maybe an empty compact or something that I can repress this into. Because it's baked, it's really, I can't repress it back in here. So I have to repress it somewhere else. So I'm going to move that to the keeps for now, but I'm going to be very careful. This next item that I have here is the Hayati, I don't know. So it's a weightless smoothing cream, and I keep all of the hair stuff that I get because I just do. I always putting stuff in my hair. It smells like shampoo. Is that weird? It smells like Dawn soap. That's exactly what this smells like. It smells like Dawn soap. Like, not even like the really good ones, like just original Dawn soap. So I will keep this. Always use a weightless smoothing cream. The next item that I got in this bag was this Tray Steak. And I've gotten these before. These aren't bad products. I just haven't found one in a shade that I like a lot. This one's really creamy though. I thought I might have had a dupe for this, so for now I am going to keep this unless I find a item within my collection that matches this, and then I'll probably declutter this. I don't like having too many lipsticks. I do like this consistency though, because it is very much like a balm, it feels like. This next item in here is by Dose, and that's how I'm going to pronounce it because I really don't know how, and nobody I think has ever explained to me how to pronounce it, because every time anybody ever talks about this product, they say, I don't know how to pronounce this. So it looks like this. I think it's Dose because it's D-O-U-C-C-E, so I think it's Dose. So this is a bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunbeam, which is number 2. Let's see. I probably am going to declutter this if it's because first I have so many bronzers. That's really pretty though. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Hula a lot. And I just decluttered my bronzer, that palette that I got. So I think I'm going to keep this one for now. I'm not like, I say that I'm like, I don't really use too many. I have my like staple bronzers, but you know what? I'm going to keep it. Why? Because we're moving into the colder seasons here, and I use more of these like neutral bronzers instead of the pinky bronzers, because I like to use pink ones in the summer. So I'm going to keep this for now. I feel like Ipsy's hitting it this time. So I'm going to move this over here to this keep pile. And I think that's everything. Moving on, we have the Sephora Play Bag, and I'm kind of glad that they have this in a plastic bag this time. Those like drawstring bags were not my thing. I felt like I was wasteful with those because I never kept them. And I feel like at least with this plastic bag, Play by Sephora loves the planet. Be sure to recycle this bag when you're done with it. I was going to say, I would rather this plastic bag because I can recycle it. So yeah. Open bag, pour out samples, high five selves. Or high fives self. Alright, so in this bag, I have an array of thingies. This first thing that I'm picking up is this Nude Sticks, and this is in the shade, it doesn't say. So it looks like this. That's the shade. This was very soft, and I don't mind the color because it is like it's not, See, you get either like pinky nudes or like just nudes with different undertones. This one though, I feel like is a coral nude or a peachy nude, and I don't have that in my collection. Not without it being like a nude that is warm. This is like like an orangey pink. It's hard to explain. I'm gonna keep it though. Why not? All right, moving on, we have this Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I'm not a primer user, but I am going to tell you that I've never used this one. So I'm going to keep this just because I have never used this before, and I don't want to say I don't like any primers if I haven't tried all of them. So I feel like it's a thin, watery base. Smells nice. It almost has like a coconut scent to it. It's a little bit tacky. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep it, but I like more watery bases because to me they don't I don't like thicker ones because I feel like you can see like almost like demarcation lines where it like ends, and I don't like that about primers. So moving on, we have this Peter Thomas Roth Hungarian Thermal Water Heat Mask. This is interesting. Oh, I'm gonna open it. So I'm going to keep this. This doesn't really have a scent. No, it's got one of those like, oh, this is, okay. I can feel it warming, but it's got one of those like weird scents. I don't know how to explain it, but I will be keeping this. Moving on, we have this Lashcraft Big Volume by Sephora. More mascara. I'm still using the Wander one. I don't use mascara very often, so I feel like at the end of all of these, like when I'm done with all these subscription unboxings for the 6 months, and when I go through it, there may be items that I will go in and change and declutter at the very end. If I'm going through and I have 6 mascaras samples that I kept because I don't see a problem with keeping it, I may end up decluttering it because I don't need that many mascaras. So, looks like this. It's got that, well, for lack of a better description, it's got that Better Than Sex wand, where it's like that hourglass shape, which I don't mind. I do prefer more of a curved wand, so I think I'm going to buy individual like wands, like disposable wands, so I can bend them and use them in mascara. That way I can use them the way that I like my wand shape to be, so that way the wand shape isn't affecting the formula and how I use it, because a lot of these I'll end up decluttering because I don't like the wand, and that's not fair to the formula. So keeping this for now. We got a lot of keeps. And then this is a perfume sample. This one's called the Flower Bomb Nectar. If you can't tell, I'm having an allergy day. Still refusing to accept the fact that I have allergies. What can I say? I was raised stubborn. It's got a sweet scent. It's like fruity with a little bit of floral. I don't know. I like this. So what does it say is in it though? Oh. Does this describe it? Maybe if I open it? No. It doesn't describe anything to me. But I'm keeping that. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm actually going to take that with me when I go to Sephora this weekend. All right. Next, we have this Sunday Riley Tidal Cream. I'm not going to be able to smell anything. Maybe. I can't tell what anything smells like. So this is going to be a moisturizer. Yeah, a water cream. And these are really good for using at night. I find that a lot of sleep packs that you use are either gel or water cream based. So they're that thicker, but see, with the difference between this and a sleep pack is that this is, you apply it thinly so it absorbs into the skin. With a sleep pack, you want to apply it really thick so that way it moisturizes all throughout the night. And then in the morning, that's why you have to wash it off, so that way all the bacteria and stuff that gets stuck in it while you sleep and roll over on your pillows inevitably don't stay on your skin. But essentially they're the same thing. It's like sleep packs are more gel and this is like more thin, but I really do like these. I find that the, what is it, the Water Bomb from, I cannot think. I like the, I think it's the Water Bomb or the Aqua Bomb, something like that. That is one of my favorite moisturizers, in the Cloud Cream, same company, favorite moisturizer. So keeping that. All right, and that was everything out of the Sephora play. All right, moving on to Lip Monthly. First thing we have here is the Hikari Lip Crayon in the shade Amore. And it is a red. It looks like a warm red, though. Yeah, it's, well, it's kind of blue. So this is like a red-ish color. I'm going to declutter this because I don't like if I'm using a red, I have to use a red that is matte or one that isn't cream or shiny, because I find that with reds, they wear out really quick in the waterline area, and that bothers me because then you end up looking scary. Like with pinks and stuff like that, when they wear, they have an ombre effect, so it doesn't look too bad. It still looks crazy, but not as crazy as red, because red is so stark on my complexion because I'm so fair that it looks nuts. So if it's not liquid or matte, I can't, or really thick cream, I don't like using it. So this is going to move into the declutter. Next, we have this Appeal Cosmetics lipstick, and this is in the shade Baby My Doll. Ooh, and this is a pink. Oh yeah, well I should know. I forgot that it was a pink. But this is from Appeal Cosmetics, and it is this really pretty, like, baby pink shade. Let's see. Ooh. It reminds me of, yeah, of Double Bubble. Yeah. So Double Bubble is just a little bit darker. I think I'm going to declutter it. It is a very pretty shade, and I'm going to say that the consistency of this feels very soft. But to me, I think it would look a little bit weird having it so light. And I already have this Double Bubble shade that I really do like. But Double Bubble wears weird. Like, I have bigger lips and I talk. So the problem becomes that this piece in the middle always wears out, and it's always moist. So it's hard to apply. You know what? I'm going to use this today. I'm going to keep this. This is going to be my lipstick for the day. I will create an outfit around it later. And an eye look, maybe. Who knows? I might just do whatever I want. But I'm going to keep this for now. I'm going to try it out. You know what? So on camera, it looks just about as crazy as it does in person. Maybe a little bit more crazy in person. But I like the shade. See, I think that I'm going to keep it because this one covers nicely, but this one doesn't. And I do like this shade, so maybe I'm going to keep this for the most impractical reason. You want to know what that reason is? The reason is so that way I can put my Double Bubble over it. Because this covers, this shade here, this Appeal shade, covers everything nicely, and I don't have that issue here where I get with Double Bubble where it won't cover that area very well, because it's very much more of like a balmy kind of texture. So putting this underneath it made it so that way it would cover correctly, and the shade is just a tad bit dark enough to cover it and make it look like just the Double Bubble. So I'll keep this because I'm crazy. All right, so oops. Moving on. More. I forget this is Lip Monthly. I'm like, more lipstick. Chapstick. All right, so this is called the Portland Bee Balm. This is in the the scent Oregon Mint. Smells like a mint. Smells like winter fresh gum. So I'm keeping this. I got a chapstick problem anyway, so might as well add to it. And then this last item in here is the Starlooks long wear lip pencil, and this says it's in the shade Rosette. All right. Nope. So this is a metallic pencil. Why? So it looks like that. I'm decluttering this. I don't know why I would need a metallic lip liner. I don't use metallic lipsticks, and most people don't use it all over their lips. They'll use it as an accent, and if you do use it all over your lips, great. This will work for you. I don't. This is useless to me. The Birchbox. So, in here, I'm going to start off with this Juliet Has a Gun in this scent anyway. What? This is a very chemical smell. I don't think I like this one. I usually keep all of these. I'll probably keep this. This will be one of those ones that I use on days where, you know, not doing anything. It's not worth anything anyway. We have this No Problem Primer. So we have another primer by Touch and Soul. I haven't tried this one either. Ooh, this one's more of that water base. And it's supposed to be pore filling. It smells nice too. It's not sticky. It does have like a silicone feel to it, but I feel like it's like the best way to describe it is like an oily texture, which doesn't bother me. And it does look like, you probably can't tell, but to me it does look like it did a little bit of blurring. Not a lot, but because it's water-based, I might like this one because it does have a slight blurring effect, but it's not too heavy. But then again, if it makes my makeup move around, which is what these ones tend to do, then we might have a problem. So for now, that's a keep. Next, we have this Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. So this is a moisturizer. It says apply to clean skin. It smells okay. It's got a weird scent. Then again, I got so much stuff on my hands that it could be just my hand has a weird smell now. So, like I've said before, I keep all of the moisturizers. Next, we have this Cella Taupe Eyebrow Crayon. I actually do like these. I've gotten these before. So, that's the shade. It's a little bit ashy for my skin tone or for the actual color of my brows, but I'm going to keep it because I do like their pencils. Now, I know I like their brow gel too. I do like pomades, and I've been trying so hard to not keep these. I do have the Cella pomade. I never really tried it. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up moving that out of my declutter for now, but this I'm keeping. I do like their pencils. I'm trying to keep my pomades, but for some reason they keep sending me pencils. Ooh. Last item in here is, it's a smoothing balm. Anyways, I think I've gotten this. It's by number 4. I think I've gotten something similar to this in these before. I don't mind these. Like I said, this is another hair treatment to tame your hair. So we have a lot of keeps. That's because last month I complained. All right. So the last box that we have in here is the BoxyCharm. This is the palette that came in here. Now, I've already used this and I've already swatched this because when I got it in, I already knew that this palette was coming in and I wanted to play with it because I had seen sneak peeks. Thanks, Birchbox. Thanks, BoxyCharm. I didn't want my sneak peeks, but she gave them to me and I accidentally saw them, so I knew I was getting this. So when the palette came in, or when the box came in and I opened it up and started labeling it, I was like, I want to try this. So I did. So I already have a video that I've recorded. It's not up yet, and this will probably go up before it, but I did swatch and do an eye look with this. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Look for the upcoming palette, or the upcoming review, and I'm keeping this palette. Okay, so I'm super excited about this box because I really do like Laura Geller highlighters. I've never tried a blush, and I love the way this looks. So this is the Baked in Tropic Hues. Okay, so I accidentally was trying to read through that, but this is the Baked Blush in Brighten. And it looks like this. Isn't it pretty? Oh, this is so pretty. All right. And it's very much a glowy blush. So it's, you know what? This is really like, it's not super pigmented. I wonder if you could double this as a highlighter. So I'm going to take my highlighter brush. This is the this is a mini Kabuki by Ray Morris. And just see if I can make it a blush. Or make it a highlighter. I don't know. I feel like if you had deeper skin tone that this would be a beautiful highlighter on your skin. But I feel like it's just, there's too much of a color. There's too much pigment in it, even going light-handed, that if I apply it to my face, it will show up as a line. So this would be either a blush or a blush topper, but I mean, this is beautiful. I'm excited to use this. I'm keeping you for now. I'm like, I'm keeping you for now. No, I'm keeping you. The next items in here are going to be these brushes. So, hi, Violet. For now, I'm going to keep them all. Actually, you know what? I'm going to declutter this one. I don't need this. I love my Morphe brushes that I have that are my blending brushes. All right, moving on. We have this Hank and Henry, and I first heard about this on Beauty News, this brand, and I just think that they're so cute. Like, there's an owl on it. I don't know why. I'm just like this. I don't, but I do. So, so this is what, it doesn't smell good. I think it's, I don't know. It might be trying to be vanilla, but it's not. So this is in the shade Petal Pusher, and this is a matte liquid lipstick. Why do I feel like I have this shade? The last item that we have in here is this Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one is just like the MAC one that everybody was like, oh my god, about. I never bought the MAC one. To me, it creeped me out. I have dry skin around my eyes as is, and to have something that's shaped like a pizza cutter to be near your eye when you have dry skin, especially since I think when this came out I was still on Accutane, like, no go. So, looks like this. I'm going to do as many lines as I can until it decides to stop working right. Well, that wasn't long. Alright. So, you can see we started out strong. I got about 2 lines in before it decided to stop working. Why is it shaped like that? Do you see? It's flat here. It's not a perfect circle. See that flat side? It's on the bottom. Like, it's really apparent in person. Oh, it had a chunk on it. See? No, it's fine. So that might be an issue that you'll run into, is that it could get chunky, and when it gets chunky, it's going to get uneven. So it's not stable. I find that it's got a little bit of bleeding going on already, and this right here is because the side touched it. So if you have, like, the shape of your eye isn't flat. So keep that in mind, that you could potentially not have complete control over this product on your eye. And it only lasts as far as the first swatch is great. The second swatch is decent. Is pretty comparable. And then that's when things start to go downhill. You get this line in there. I also want to see if it'll go over itself. Hold on. So I'm going to go over the first one, which was a good line. And then I'm going to go over these ones down here, which are the bad lines. Oops. See, that's the other thing. It's so hard, look, to go back over your own line. I find that it's very messy. And if you curve it at all, if you're not a straight, like if you can't get it straight, and you kind of get a bump, like in an eyeball, You know what? Let's do this. I gotta wash my face. I gotta work out and wash my face for a second time anyway. So, we have a new ring light. It's a Hello Kitty one. Is anybody surprised? Shouldn't be. All right. So, let's see. Okay. First of all, there's gonna be a slight learning curve. Like, look how my wing ended up. It's because when I started to roll it, wherever I touched, I had to go, and it was so hard because you have to determine it's a straight line. When I do it like normal, if I start too far out, I can just curve it in. This one does not curve well. All right, so let's try, like, starting here. Oh, God. I don't even have anything on my eyes, like just moisturizer, and I'm having so many issues where it doesn't want to take. Like, it's like my eyes are too moist. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, I'm decluttering this. Don't laugh too hard, okay? Because look at the sorry. Okay, so this one is the best I could get done. And do you see, like, this line wasn't even here? Like that line right there in the crease, that wasn't there. You know why it's there now? Because I opened my eye and I have hooded eyes. See? That's why. And and this was because it accidentally touched a little bit. And then we have our first attempt. That was number 2. That's when I had a little bit of a better idea. So this one I usually like mark it out like where my eyebrow is, and then I go down from there. Because of my hooded eyes, it has to be more outwards, so that's why I use my eyebrow as like a general. But that one was a little too far out, and because you can't fix it, like, that was the wing we got. It's all the way down there. Oh my God. Final conclusion is these are keeps. No! What? So these are keeps. I don't need this. We'll declutter that. And I don't need this. Get rid of it. Anything else in here we don't need? So I think now I'm going to keep the rest of these. So I did keep quite a bit out of this. So this is keep. This is toss. I feel like that we got a better mix this time. So I didn't get rid of as much as I did last time. I actually did keep some things from Lip Monthly, but they sent me a lip balm. So that was automatically a win. And this pink, I wouldn't keep it usually, except for the fact that it's really good for putting the other one over top of. So it's a, and this one is still leaking everywhere. So I need to figure this out, like now, when I'm done. So yes, that is all that I have to say about these items. I actually did find that this Laura Geller one has worn off a bit, so just keep in mind that using this one, here, and this is starting to bug me. So keep in mind that when you use this one, that this one could potentially fade really quickly on you. But I do think that because of the luminosity of it, that this would make a really good blush topper. So I would probably put this over a peachier blush just to give it kind of a little bit of a soft glow. Or I would use this as an actual highlighter, and I would have to use it kind of like when I use blushes, certain blushes, I'll put them on that are powder. I'll put them on a little bit heavier, knowing that when my face warms up, it is going to fade. So this would be one of the items that I would put on, you know, quickly in the beginning when I did my makeup. And by the time I was done with my eyes, it would have melted more into my skin and had become more faded and natural looking as far as a blush goes. So I really do. I think my favorite items out of here are probably going to be this, which is the blush, and I really do like this, so I'm really maybe I can contact Ipsy and see if they'll send me out another one, because I really do want to try this. And if I repress it, I'm afraid that it'll change the consistency of it. And if it does that, then I can't give a really accurate, like, thought on it. So maybe I'll contact Ipsy, see if they could send me out a new one of these, because I really do want to try this, and I really do want to keep this. But it's making a mess. So anyways, that is all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Bye. Itchy. Swear to goodness. You would think I live in a zoo or something. You know, all the hair that I find on my face. I'm just a hairy lady. Has nothing to do with these. I'm a hairy lady. Isn't that right? Am I a hairy lady? He's dead. Legitimately, I just killed him. It's because he saw the Rihanna highlighter that I wasn't going to buy a damn